Welcome back, everybody. We are getting ready to watch some Silver Series Championship race in action here in PRA Wreckfest Season 20. I'm going to be one of your hosts tonight, Wired, and joining me in the booth, as always, is the lovely Bumskag. How you doing, buddy?
Doing good, doing good.
That's good, that's good. So this Silver Series, we got some interesting action happening in terms of points. So I'm just going to run through that real fast. So there's kind of a gap between third and second. So the real story here is for that championship spot. Currently, Cyber in the lead by 4 points, followed up by Racer Chick. So definitely some important bonus points going to come into play tonight, and every position matters for Racer.
Yep, I'm going to have to agree with you there. With a 4-point gap and a guy that's as fast as Cyber Gamer is, somebody's going to have to be on their A+ game tonight. And hopefully a little bit of luck's going to help her, and she can get that championship. If not, it's all Cybers.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it is racing. Anything can happen. You know, it's all it takes is one mistake, one crash to throw your race in the gutter. So I know I'm not sure she's not hoping that he crashes out, but it would definitely be a beneficial thing for her.
I know when I raced, I always had my fingers crossed for a caution.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if that's another thing that can make or break a race is a late caution. You know, caution on lap 16, 15, that can really throw a loop for the field.
Another thing I want to mention is the 2 bonus points are in play for the fast lap and the pole position. So if somebody's a little slower on their qualifying time and Cyber happens to run into them and has to slow down, it's a possibility that there's a point gain to there. Of course, pardon me, I just ate some food and I have to let it pardon me.
Yeah, no
but
problem.
the fast lap is in qualifying is huge. I don't think people, or I think some people take qualifying for granted, you know, and just as much effort needs to be put there and spacing yourself out from the other races. I'm on AY right now, and AY let everybody clear themselves within a 10-mile radius so he can run his best lap. You know, those guys that get out there and run right away might run into problems.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's part of the reason why I implemented the bonus point for the pole position, because, you know, if you get pole position, you know, you do get your advantage, but I felt like not enough people were taking qualifying seriously enough. They were just kind of running out there, running a few laps, and whatever happens, happens. So just that extra bonus point, I mean, it adds up. Looking at the silver points now, Cyber has 3, Racer has 2, so that's an extra point for Cyber just from being a little bit stronger in qualifying.
Yep, and I'm going to continue on with your point standings. AY, the gentleman that we are watching qualify right now, is in 3rd with 95 points. As Wire discussed, quite a large gap there. We're talking a 13-point gap. 2nd. Following him up is King Saturn in 4th place with 90. So there's another little battle watch. If AY has a bad spot, we've seen King Saturn not only do well, but get lucky more than a few weeks this season and pull out some wins, man. And if he can do that tonight, he can leapfrog AY for that 3rd spot.
Yeah, 100%. That's another really great points battle, separated by 5 points, as you said. You know, that's not a whole lot of points, especially with, like we said earlier, bonus points. If one of them happens to snag a pole position or a fast lap, you know, that's huge in terms of this points battle for that last podium spot.
I mean, I haven't plugged this into any kind of calculator, but man, I'll tell you what, there are probably about 100,000 different scenarios that can happen right here for Cyber to actually lose this championship, right? So
yeah.
it's his to lose right now. It's Cyber's to lose. He's got a 4-point lead. It'd be interesting to see, because right now he's in 4th place and Racer's in 2nd. You know, and I'm going to tell you, I've raced this track in PRA, and it's not that bad to be on the outside in 2nd place going around that first corner. It's really not. You know, Going the other way on this track, I would argue is a little bit worse. But in this direction, I think she'd be all right if she can keep that. And if she can do better than right now and get that pole there, and right there, I just said it. She took the pole position, Wired. She's got the point right now.
Yeah, she currently does have the point. I am on board with Cyber. He seems to be on a pretty decent lap himself right now. But only a 55.3, so if he doesn't get a good lap and he pushes a little wide at a corner one, that's going to scrub some speed and slow him down. I mean, if she gets this extra bonus point, that's going to be huge.
That's going to be from 4 to 3 point lead. Soulpun, I did beat you at this track, the other direction though. To take away your championship, if I remember. I did. I also beat likes of Brad Perk and Carbon Falcon that same season. That was, or in that same race.
Yeah,
an iconic race.
Definitely an iconic race in PRA history. That was fun.
Yeah. Grandpa was officiating that race, and I had stayed in third the whole race until the last 4 laps and took first. Oh, AYDY. Pardon me. AYDY with the fast lap. So Racer Chick does not get that extra point and has the unfortunate standing to start right next to Cyber Gamer. Oh, that's
starting right next to him, but you know, is a position up, and based on qualifying speed, I mean, you know, there's a solid gap of just over a tenth and a half.
Now, why did the man temp quit? I wonder if he's having internet issues again.
Yeah, I know he was having internet issues in the middle of that bronze race, so he probably just backed out and doesn't want to ruin anybody's race respectfully. So,
well,
Soulpun out here to clear debris if he wants. Let him out of the cage.
I hope Temp comes back. I mean, Temp can run silver times. He ain't no slouch.
Oh, he definitely can. I mean, he was... I forget exactly what he ran here, but over at Savolax, that 107.3 is a quite strong time. I mean,
that blows me out of the water.
Yeah, he's going to be another one of those guys that are bumping up. There's going to be a lot of shifts happening next season with, you know, the likes of Cyber and Racer, and you know, maybe a couple other people getting thrown into Gold Series, and Texas, Temp, Lysos. There's a lot of people that you can argue that can move up into the Silver Series.
Yeah, Wired, it ain't going to be long. I'm already bygone news, but man, you guys, like, some of them gold drivers, they can be long before they're bygone news too. And their fast laps are 10, 15 spots down the leaderboards.
Yeah, it's just the cycle of this game, you know. People come in, they find new tricks, get faster, and it's a good cycle.
It is. It really is. I mean, I've enjoyed it. It's pushed me to get faster.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we talked about it last week in the Gold Series race that it's kind of crazy how W really pushed everyone to match his speed in PRA.
Yeah.
You know, he was definitely the one to beat, and you know, the fact that we're going into the final week. Granted, he missed a race. I get it. But I need to take the wins where I can.
Right.
But me being up, you know, 3 points on him is crazy. I never thought I would be able to do that, but I pushed hard and was able to get her done. So, for those who are in the bronze stream, I'm sure are aware of what's happening right now, but I wanted to jump in here and say a few things. You know, obviously, rest in peace to our good friend Oscar. He was unbelievably kind and generous to everyone he met, even though he was a goober and a pain in my ass. I love that dude so much, and you know, seeing him pass last night, I got the message this morning that it had happened, and man, it was tough for sure. He helped this league in so many ways that people don't know. You know, B-Dog shared in our Discord that Oscar was very big into donating into the league. He donated upwards of $2,000 so that we could have prize pools and you know, just get track designs for our streams and so many different little things. You know, he's the type of guy who wanted no recognition for it. He didn't want people to know. He wanted to be an anonymous donor, and we respected that wish. But you know, that just goes to show the type of person he is, and he will be greatly missed by everyone at PRA.
Well said.
So that's why you see everyone's rocking with that signature Oscar green and white. You know, it was tough on everybody to see that today, I'm sure. And, you know, when I was writing out my little spiel to the league, letting everyone know what had happened, I was in tears, man. It was tough, but it warms my heart to see all these people come in here and support and do this little memorial for Oscar, and not only Oscar, his family too. If you guys ever watch this one day, you know, this is how much of an impact Oscar had on each and every one of us.
Oscar spent a lot of time in the booth with me, as some of you know, during the Rammer season. Him and I pretty much did every single week. I know, and not only did I get to see another side of the man, he was funny, and you know, it wasn't only just the booth time that I spent with him. You know, he just made everybody around him happy, and I think, you know, that's going to be greatly missed. Like Walleye says, a legend of legends. No lie about that. No lie about that.
Absolutely. It's I just, you know, also the fact that we're on Firerock to do this memorial for him is, as far as I know, his one and only PRA win. Also, the track that he hates the most it couldn't have picked a better track for us to do this.
You know, he's up there with the middle finger right now at you.
Oh, absolutely. He's got me kicked about 100 times by now.
You know, I hate this track.
But for real, Oscar was a huge part of PRA, and it's never going to be the same without him. It just won't.
Will not.
You know, it still stinks like Coke and hot dogs up here in the booth.
Yep.
But that's just another part of having him around. He stinks up the place.
I'm going to miss you, my friend. I love you.
Absolutely. Like I said in my spiel in Discord, I know he's up there burning laps and riding around on that motorcycle, and you know, I'm just happy that his pain is over with.
Yes. I can personally attest to that. I am very happy that pain is gone. Very happy.
But as we're coming around, we're not on lap 4 yet. Never mind. We'll wait a lap.
I didn't get on Racer Chick's car yet. There we go.
Yeah, Oscar he'll be forever missed and never forgotten in PRA. I'm sure a lot of these guys are going to be running that Oscar green for many seasons to come.
Yeah. Like I told the racer, the thoughts and the memories are there, but the words for me don't come out. I have a hard time with words and expressing myself. So it's just easier for me to crawl up and cry and hope it'll get better than to actually talk about it.
Absolutely. You know, it's never easy to talk about, and, you know, especially as we're doing these laps in memory of Oscar. Having that 4th spot open is, you know, it hits a lot harder, especially now that I'm up here talking about it and not just watching it. It's tough.
I remember Milsey.
Yeah, I remember that too.
He would not join. Yeah, he refused.
He became the biggest fan of PRA, so the biggest supporter. We'll never have someone quite like him. So as we're on lap 4 here, you know, commemorating his name, Oscar's 4th, we're going to have a little moment of silence and leave that number 4 spot on the grid open for him. We know you're here racing with us, buddy.
Oh, shit. They want to do some racing. I actually lost. I didn't lose this stream, but I actually wanted to do the free camera so I could show everybody at once. And accidentally cut it back off too. And I apologize for that.
Hey, no problem.
I know Oscar's laughing right now. You dope.
Oh man. I see Millsy Oscar off-season event needs to happen. So I'm definitely going to be running an event in honor of Oscar. You know, this is just kind of the start to that. We're going to do his favorite tracks, his favorite cars. We're going to throw some figure eights in there. I know he always had fun with those. And just have a night where people can hop in the booth and share some memories and some fun stories that we've had with him.
Hey Jay, we love you. Pray for the best, brother.
Absolutely. Pray for the
All
best.
right. Who do you got here? Big W?
Man, it's tough to say. You know, I'd love to see Racer take it, but I kind of want to go with my sleeper pick, Inferno here.
Good pick. I am going to go with Racer Chick. I want Racer Chick to win.
I do too. I'd love to see her get a championship.
All right. Green, green, green. We're off. First race in Silver Series. And look at Racer. Gets that good jump off the inside.
And Graham's up here helping her out, pushing
Cyber
around a little bit.
Oh, he's going to lose
and
3 or 4 spots.
On dead. Oh, man.
Oh, is he going to lose some spots?
He might go to the back of the pack here. Just about. Holy. And this is dollar signs for Racer. She is so happy to see this happening right now.
Lap 1, and she's licking her chops right now.
So now it's up to Cyber. Let's see if he can keep the focus with this insane amount of pressure that I'm sure is on him right now.
Yeah, he's got a ton of people to pass, though. I mean, and he's just pushed Slick out of. No, that was not. He just pushed Inferno out of the way.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, Grandpa. I know Grandpa is not just going to say, okay, go on by.
Oh, no. He's going to fight this position tooth and nail from Cyber. And, you know, with all this battling that Cyber's had to go through, Racer and AY already checking out.
Well, Racer does not want to do that. She's going to want to just play follow the leader right now. Follow that pole setter and let him lead you and get you out front.
Yeah, absolutely. Even if he gets the fast lap, you know, at this point, I'm not worried about fast lap or anything, or pushing for the lead. Not until way later in this race, or until they amount to bigger gap.
That's right. It's just like a cat. Just got to wiggle your butt a little bit and then pounce.
That's right. We've seen it time. It's the Zuri special, man. I'm telling you, you'll just sit on your bumper the entire race.
Do you think there's anybody that you've ever raced with that has more patience than that man?
No, I mean, W's getting there. W recently is definitely on that level where he will sit on you and wait for you to make a mistake. But no one's ever been as consistent or done it as much as that guy.
Agreed. And it was actually this season, season 13, where that was on full display. 2 races at the minimum that I can think of. As we have watched Cyber Gamer break loose from Grandpa.
Yeah, he has broken loose, but he still has 3 more people to get by until he can get up to Racer.
Well, I'll be. Look at that. Inferno with the fast lap, 55.3. Just got taken by AY. AY says, no thanks.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see some of these fine competitors break into those 54s. I know Cyber can do it. I've seen him do it a couple times, but in a 20-lap race, it's if you catch a groove, a bunch of these guys are going to get down into the 54s.
And he just picked off another one. His Cyber Gamer just picks off Texas. Texas about spun him out, clipped his rear end, didn't quite get him to go around, but I'm sorry, Spider Monk. I did not see what you wrote. I apologize.
He said, "Rest in peace to a true legend. We all know Oscar wants some good battles tonight."
Oh, then he said, "Never mind." I thought he wrote something that I missed.
Oh, he said, "Wow, Texas in third. Never mind."
Oh, as you can see on my screen, I'm experiencing a little ping issue. That is passed. Let's Cyber Gamer.
Slick. Sorry, Slick down into the 54s already. 54.989.
Yeah, I've raced against Slick before on bronze. Him and his brother are both on. His brother's obviously a little faster than he is, but man, just another level. Slick is, we don't race with him a whole lot, but that doesn't make him any slower by any means.
No, absolutely not. I mean, he's the type of guy who I'm sure he didn't get a whole lot of practice for this, and he's already in here setting some really good times. That 54 is tough to beat.
Yeah. You ain't lying about that. Oh, we got King Saturn around. That could be tally number one. Grandpa and King Saturn mixing it up.
Yeah, that could very well be tally number one. Definitely something that racer does not want to hear in her headphones.
They are not really, I mean, they're not really walking away. I'm on Inferno right now. As Inferno and Outlaw are bumping uglies here. Oh, you don't want to do that!
Oh, no.
Oh, and there goes Cyber. Just like a twofer.
Way to, what's the word for it? I don't know, my brain.
What? I don't know what you're
capitalize.
trying to...
Way to capitalize on that. Yeah. There we go. We found it.
Well, like we said, it is Cyber's to lose, and he's got some work to do here.
Yeah, he definitely's got some work to catch up to these front two, but he's gotten clear of the rest of the field. You know, they were Undead, Inferno, and him were having a great battle, but able to capitalize on the big mistake.
Well, if we look at some lap times, Wire, we got Racer Chick with a 55.087, Cyber Gamer 55.096. That's not going to translate into gigantic gaps. What I'm looking at is AY and Racer Chick in time differences and how close they are. I don't know if they don't start separating here, if this could spell disaster.
Yeah, absolutely. And with them, it seems like Inferno is up and around, gets collected. That might be a caution. I'm going to hop on board with the leaders here and see what happens when they cross the line. But yeah, as I was saying, it seems like Racer and AY have maybe been battling a little bit as well, slowing each other down a little bit. AY seems to be taking some more defensive lines.
Yep.
That's not going to be good.
I agree 100%. As we're on AY, you can see Racer Chick just nosing in at the bottom of the screen here. When you see that nose into the bottom of the screen, that means Racer Chick is moving faster than AY, and she's actually having to slow down for him.
AY almost made a catastrophic mistake going into that final turn, but was able to save it. Racer checks up for him a little bit.
And we are not under caution, as Racer Chick almost makes a catastrophic mistake.
I will say that lap, Cyber, now that he's in clean air, did run a 54.853, the fastest lap of the race so far.
Mercy.
And if I didn't have to say that this guy belongs in gold now, that shows it.
AY is not going to relinquish his lead. AY wants to win a race. That's all. He just wants to win. And he does not care at whose expense.
That's just the competitive nature of him, though. He's always been that way. He wants to win. He wants to do the best he can, and I don't blame him.
Well, of course, SG, your brother's in fourth. Well, we are under caution now. What on God's name is going on? And we got King Saturn. Yeah. So this caution, product of King Saturn, possibly.
So this is an interesting scenario here now. Racer starting on the outside, Cyber on the inside of the row behind. She almost wants people to dive in on Cyber, but not enough to hit her out of the way.
Yeah. Well, as we saw on the last start, I don't think being on the outside is that bad if you stay her line. If she can stay her line, I think she'll be fine. But we're going to see if Cyber or Slick can control themselves and not dive her out on turn 2 where the flag stand is at. As we saw, Cyber made a mistake on that first lap, and he lost a lot of ground.
Yeah, I mean, he lost 3-4 positions just from that one small mistake. So when you're all bunched up like this, everything counts.
I think it's the green wired.
We are green for the second time here at Firerock main reverse. Looks like she does get pushed out just a little bit. She's going to lose a few spots. Cyber taking that second place position.
Oh, she's going to get way screwed up. Yeah.
She's on the outside of a 3-wide scenario here. She will have the inside for the hairpin, which is advantageous.
Yeah, I don't know if she made a mistake or she got pushed out, because that's not a spot to be pushed out, really, I don't think.
It seems like a little bit of a mixture of both. I mean, her and Cyber did go side by side, and she did get pushed just the tiniest little bit, but...
Oh, and she's pushing hard now.
That she is. She's got one competitor in the way and battling hard with Cyber. He's Undead Outlaw.
Oh, and Cyber, did you see that brake maneuver?
That was cheeky. Going for the little undercut, trying to get the inside line coming into corner 2.
Oh,
here.
did he slam on those brakes?
It looks like he might have hit him a little too hard, as he's going to lose a position to Racer even here.
Yeah. Racer's going to have the inside on the hairpin. Oh, Cyber, luckily. Oh, he almost put that sideways.
Yeah, Undead and AY were also too wide going through that hairpin. They got into a little bit of a scuffle. And what a
Cyber
dogfight.
Cyber playing defensive right now.
Yeah,
Racer.
I think he knows that he doesn't have to win this race. He just has to finish close to or above Racer.
Oh, look at, they are 3 wide right behind her.
Yeah, that's Grandpa Slick and I believe Texas back there that were 3 wide. AY hanging on for dear life up here. Had to fend off Racer, but Undead, he's not going to be as nice about it. He will push people around if he has to.
And he's gotten faster, 55.1. He's on the verge of breaking them 55s.
Yeah, absolutely. He's putting that pedal to the metal right now. Inferno and Grandpa side by side coming out of the long sweeping right. Inferno is going to get the better of that.
Oh, he makes the mistake. Does not cost him, though. This car...
seems like...
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, it seems like Graham maybe didn't get the best exit out of that corner.
Yeah.
They weren't really gaining or losing anything to each other there, so...
Isn't it funny how this car doesn't really, like... It just bunny hops. It's weird. It's not like the other cars.
This car hates curbs or jumps or landing. It's just... This car wants to stay on the ground. Racer up here making a push, trying to get the inside of Cyber and maybe even Undead.
She just needs to cool it down and just be collective about this. These are tense situations right here. You don't want to make a mistake. You don't want to screw up the guy in front of or behind you. You just want to gain a position. Calmer heads will usually prevail right here.
Absolutely. As you see all this battling between these three, Undead, Cyber, and Racer, has allowed AY to cut a little bit of a gap on the three of them.
Oh, and Cyber puts the move on Undead, and he gets around. So does Racer Chick. But Undead's going to have that inside. Can Racer undercut him? No. Oh, he shut the door on her quick. Good move.
He did. He is going to be forced a little wide coming up this hill because of Cyber. But does a good job of cutting off that lane on Racer.
And he is trying. He's trying to door. It looks like he's trying to put a door into Cyber and slow him down. Not totally illegal. You know, a little bump here and there.
Yeah, a little bump here and there is no problem. I know I gave some people permission tonight. If people start racing a little rough, just give it right back to them. So maybe a little bit of that happening. I know Cyber roughed him up a little bit trying to get past, so might be a little bit of retaliation door banging.
Oh, and Inferno now. Racer Chick falling off the pace. Inferno catching her.
Yeah, this is smelling disaster for Racer currently. Only 4 laps to go.
Oh, watch it. And Racer almost gets spun around. And Grandpa's going to come around and almost spin out.
With it.
Oh, and Grandpa backs out of it.
Now, I really think this is going to come down to Savolax here in a big way. Savolax, a much more technical, much more difficult circuit than Firerock. You know, it's one where if you're off the line by a ½ inch, your car is going to do some wild things on you.
Well, Racer had best be getting around Undead with a few laps here. She's going to lose 2 points to Cyber. Maybe 3 if AY can't finish the deal here.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to be getting that bonus point also if no one else can beat that fast lap. At this point now, if I'm Racer and I see this gap, I'm pushing for that fast lap.
Yep, good call. And AY, as you can tell, AY knows he's not as fast. He's playing a little bit more defensive.
And hey, you got to respect that effort. I mean,
big time.
If you know you're off pace, then there's a lot you can do to keep people behind you.
Well, as Cyber's going to cut it in, not. Oh, and here comes Undead Outlaw. This could help Racer if Undead collects that spot back.
Yeah, this position here is huge. You know, that's every point counts when you're in championship week. These two battling. AY's opened up a bit of a gap once again here. And they're definitely starting to catch. Racer Chick's starting to catch these two. There's only 2 laps to go once they cross the line, so might be too little too late in terms of catching them, but Undead does take that position from Cyber.
That's the second time I've seen Cyber use an extreme brake to try to undercut, and it did not work.
Yeah, on a long sweeper like that, you have to brake just enough to get your nose underneath them.
And he's going to lose a little time to Undead here. Undead, well, Undead did get the run out of the corner. I thought Undead had the better line for that corner. I was wrong.
Yeah, it was looking like it makes a small mistake, and Cyber scoops that position right back up.
1 lap to go as we cross the start-finish line here. AOA's got 1 corner to go.
1 corner to go. He will be taking the white flag.
Can Undead take this position back and help Racer Chick?
Yeah, it's crucial for her. I'd be pushing so hard for this fast lap on this one. It's a now or never deal breaker.
Man, this guy's hard to beat.
He is. I mean, he's definitely shown that he's very, very fast. It's been an epic battle between him and Racer, and Saturn was up there for quite a bit of the season. So, you know, he's proven that he belongs in that Gold Series, and you know, he's looking like he might come out on top this time around. AY swings it out wide. He's taken home the checkered flag. First race win on the season. Also happens to be in championship week. Cyber coming home in second with the fast lap. Undead in third, and the Racer Chick coming home in fourth. So that 4-point gap has now reached a 7-point difference.
I won't say that sealed it up, but man, Cyber's gonna have to finish dead last. Nearly.
Yeah, I mean, 9th place is...
yep, he would have to finish dead last.
7 points, so he'd have to finish 8th or 9th as long as Racer doesn't get any...
bonus points.
Any bonus points, and he also can't get any bonus points. I think if he gets a bonus point in this next race, it's might be bad news bears and GG's for Racer.
Oh, Milsey just pointed out Racer took the prize in 4th place. Fitting.
That she did. She's the real winner here.
Yes. And her ping is through the roof right now.
Yeah, it's definitely a little rough. Speaking of winning, let's get Mr. 81 up into the chat.
Do you have him, or do you want me to get him? You got him?
He is already invited.
Ah, you're a step ahead of me as always, Mr. Wire. AY, congratulations on your first victory.
Y'all hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I need a second.
Yeah, no problem. That was an intense race. You didn't really have a whole lot of breathing room at all.
I don't think I took a breath between 20 laps.
We've seen some good blocking throughout the years of PRA on that. That's definitely in the top 5 right there, holding off a racer that was, I mean, I'm sorry, but far superior in lap times.
Yeah, I know that's the only way you can beat Cyber.
Well done.
And Outlaw there too, keeping up. Got to shout him out. Everyone there kind of is, I mean this in a nice way, aggressive racing style, myself included. So I knew I had to pull. This is the last race of the season besides Savolax, and a win would mean a lot for me right now. And so I was willing to do anything within the rule book I could do, throw anything I could at him, and it worked. Honestly, everyone knows my history of being my own worst enemy. That's what I was worried about, but I held on.
Yeah, we didn't see the classic AY flip while in first place, so hey, that's a 10 out of 10 in my books.
I went ahead and did them in qualifying, so get them out the way then. Or in the practice.
Not a bad strategy.
Good job, AOI. Congratulations.
It means a lot for a lot of reasons. Obviously, getting to do that for Oscar.
Yes. When you go back in there, tell Racer she's the real winner. It's fitting that she finished in 4th.
Yeah. Oh, Racer finished in 4th? Oh, that's perfect.
Racer finished.
I didn't see that. I was too caught up with that top 3 fight, honestly.
Hey.
And also, for myself, too, being back in PRA after a long time, being put in silver, I understood it, and it was really a nice fight for me, but I was always itching this whole season. I wanted to get one win under my belt so I could race the gold guys at least once this season. especially with a few of the guys potentially taking breaks. I wanted my one last shot at them. So I told Wired, I practiced a lot more this week than I have in a long, long time. And I'm just glad it paid off.
So are we, bud.
Now, I could relax at Savolax. I don't care. I got what I wanted. I know I'm third in the championship. I know I'm third. I'm still going to fight at Savolax. I feel confident at Savolax, but I can relax with that monkey off my back.
You have to help Racer, so you got to take out Cyber Gamer.
I mean, if I had it my way, both of them would be in the back, and I'd win.
Oh, that's funny.
That
was a joke.
I'm still yeah. Jokes, all jokes. I am like 10 points behind right now, but jokes. I'm not looking to win. Right. I'm just happy I finally got that.
I know you
Y'all
are.
go ahead and get back to the broadcast. We'll get qualifying here at Savolax, where anything can happen. I've said this all afternoon. Everyone watching, anything can happen here, so watch.
Yep, that is absolutely correct. AY, good luck in the next race. Congrats on your win.
Thank y'all very much.
Thank you. Oh, that was AY, the winner of the first race. Wow. I could hear the excitement in his voice.
He was so happy. And, you know, him coming back, that was a big thing for me. When he left, he was a gold racer. Yeah, so I went back and forth for quite a while on that one decision specifically of, like, where should I put him? I'm like, you know what? He's taken such a long break, and with how fast this league has gotten since then, I figured this Silver Series would be a good fit, and, you know, I think he fits in perfectly here. I do think that if he puts time in and gets back to where he was, 100% he'd be a gold racer again. 100%.
Yeah. Yeah. With a little bit of practice, you know. I mean, it's amazing enough the kid went through school and did all of his schoolwork and then comes and does this, you know. He loves this stuff.
Yeah.
He loves it.
Yeah, absolutely. He absolutely does love it. He was hoping to be in the booth with you for that gold race, but guess not.
No. That's okay. That's all right. It's fine. It's okay. As long as somebody's up here, I don't care. I just need somebody.
Absolutely. I'm sure we can find you someone for gold. In fact, while this qualifying is happening, I will start searching for someone for you.
That would be wonderful. And let's see, who have not we done? We have not done Undead Outlaw this year. At least I haven't. Let's watch Undead run some laps. 5 laps qualifying at Savolax. This track is just as technical as the last. I believe this track's harder than Firerock, and it's by a good amount. These guys are going to handle it like pros, though. Well, let's see what happens. Let's watch Undead and see what happens.
Yeah, absolutely. I find this track to be much more difficult as well. While I have gotten faster times here than, like, in terms of everybody else in gold, I still think this track is harder for me. I'm just more consistent on Firerock. Might be consistently slower, but consistency is consistency.
This track makes my fingers hurt.
Yeah, there's a lot to think about. And there's so many different types of turns, transitions. You know, you got your bigger jumps and your elevation changes, and you know, you're turning right going up the hill, and then all of a sudden you're turning left going down the hill. So you really got to think hard about where your car is on the track and where you want it to be.
Let's see who gets the fastest worthless lap here. So far it's Slick. The 114. Yeah, Racer and Grandpa are probably taking out tires, more than likely.
Yeah, no, 100%. Racer was definitely just trying to get some clean air because there is no one in sight for her from just riding on board with her real quick.
She did put down a very, very good time here. As I witnessed, she did put down a 106. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was like, I think 106.6 maybe?
Oh, did she get down there as well?
I think she did. I think it was a 106.6 or 106.8.
I know she sent me a picture a few days ago. she had run a 106.9, and in that same session, Cyber ran a 106.6. And I believe her caption was, "This is bullshit."
Well, I mean, Cyber's just, I mean, it's just faster.
I've told her a bunch of times that I find that Cyber can normally set the faster lap, but she's a more consistent racer from what I've seen.
I mean, just to be where she's at the top of this list is an achievement in and of itself.
Yeah, 100%. And I mean, even coming into the Gold Series quite a few times this season, you know, the first 3 weeks, and she doesn't take those as seriously, but you know, week 1 she finished 3rd in a gold race. She's got the pace. She's just got to have a little more confidence in herself, I think, is the biggest thing for her.
Funny story. A very long time ago, I was playing late at night, and we were in a room that emptied out. No one was in it except for me and this avatar and this freaking PSN ID. It said the racer chick. So I was racing, and I'll be honest, she was not any good. And she messaged me and said, "Do you race with the PRA guys?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "You're a gold guy, right?" And I was actually offended by that because I'm not. But I had told her, I said no. She told me that she watched Little Zombie. It happened to be this season 13. And I said, you know, with some practice, you'll be just as good as those guys. And she told me I was crazy. And here, she's getting there. She's not already there. She's just as good as the rest of them. Yeah.
100%. I mean, even just based on lap times and you know, racing with the gold guys, she's not quite at the top echelon of gold yet, but the top echelon of gold right now is ridiculous.
Nuts.
Like, it's kind of insane. You know, me, W, and Zombie, if we're all in a race, it's kind of come to the point where everyone in that lobby knows that they're just racing for 4th.
Yeah.
But, you know, this season, W's taking a step away if he gets that championship. I'm trying my damnedest to make that not happen, but we'll see. I had a crazy week and a lot of things happening in my life right now. But, you know, if he goes away, I kind of need a little break to work on. Oh, Cyber. Hold on.
Just broke a what? I know.
Hold that.
He just took that too.
Oh, and Racer hits a 106.910 on the same lap.
Oh. Come on, Racer.
Oh, that kills.
Yeah, it does.
Anyways, I need to work on iRacing stuff, and I'm trying to grow this league in a way that we haven't seen before. And that doesn't mean that Wreckfest is ever going away, because it's not. You know,
No.
I'm sure there's always someone willing to help out run the show and stuff, while myself and Colt are off having to deal with our own struggles and things.
Well, we're all just one big family here. We love each other greatly, and we wish you the best, and we know that you can turn this into something great, something big.
Absolutely.
Who knows? Maybe we'll be on primetime TV.
That's my goal. I want this league to take off and you know, start getting sponsorships and generating revenue so that I can just put more back into this league.
Oh, Racer Chick can't do it.
To take it.
Can't do it. I mean, I kind of knew that when on turn be turn 2, 3, turn 3 actually, going up the hill, she had to let off the gas and re-gas, so I kind of knew that she couldn't get it there. But Cyber, Racer Chick, Inferno, AY, and Texas Rangefinder rounding out your top 5. Well, looky at Inferno down there as well, was he not?
Inferno, man, he's sneaky fast.
Bro, fast. Right? And you know what's... You see these guys in public lobbies like, oh, they only do good in the rating. Ha! Ha! Right? We're a gremlin. And these are times that I can't even beat in my rating.
Yeah, I mean, it goes to show, like, I'm just going to take a quick peek at the leaderboard. I mean, the highest gremlin that I see on here right now is is Westberg, and he's in 42nd. So top 50, and people are running gremlin times. You know, it's...
D. Westberg just hit that time today.
He did. I was in that lobby. I was not happy because I'm doing everything I can to beat this W goober.
Yeah, W doesn't have a time in here on the gremlin, does he?
No,
that's because he's just in the... Yep, that's right. Never mind.
Yeah, but I do know his time, and it's quite ridiculous here. He ran a 105.9.
Stupid.
Yeah, that's... W loves this track. Granted, like, this is his favorite track in the game.
Ugh.
So he's very comfortable here, but that's a time that will be hard to beat if he's running in the race. But that's okay, because I have recruited my boy Little Zombie to come and try and steal some bonus points for me.
Nice. Look at King Saturn and Grandpa doing cookies.
Yeah, just doing donuts back here, waiting, throwing the bumper, showing off those Oscar colors. You love to see it.
Well, it's a daunting task, but anything can happen.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a track that's make or break time here for Racer and Cyber. Anything can happen here. You take a wrong bounce and you'll find your car damaged.
Yeah.
Damaged car on this track is no good.
Oh, yeah. Who won the championship last year in silver? Wired? Do you remember?
I don't remember, but I have the points readily available. Silver, it was Petrie. That's right.
Aye! It was our best friend, Petrie. Wow.
Yeah, Petrie won. Racer Chick was in second. Undead in third, and Cyber was fourth, so...
Cybergamer making a jump from fourth to right now in first. So...
And Racer always complaining that she's finishing second in points behind Cyber or Petrie all the time. I mean, those two are at such an equal level. It's insane.
Yep. I don't know why they go sideways like that. It doesn't make your tires any more sticky.
Gotta warm up the tires, Bum. It's a mental thing, I promise. But as we round the final corner, Soul Fun's got them stacked up. We are too wide, getting ready to go green. That was a little delayed. It's okay.
It's all right. No problem. Cyber gets a good jump off that. Look at, we got a car that's around.
Saturn. Inferno jumps up into second, takes that spot from Racer. Inferno, the only other person in the 106s during qualifying. I expect this to be a battle of these three titans.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see what would have happened points-wise had Inferno been here all season.
That would have been very interesting. But maybe next year.
Absolutely. He seems to be having a blast with it, so I'm sure he'll be coming on back. A lot of new talent this season. It's kind of insane. At the start of the season, it felt like every week I was getting messages from, 2 or 3 people. Hey, I got a friend who wants to join. Hey, I got a friend who wants to join. He runs my times. Put him in silver. Put him here. All right, let's do it.
Racer Chick, I don't know what's going on with that jump before the last corner, but a lot of people are having their cars shoot over to the right. I personally didn't have that problem, and I was running a 4 suspension. Wonder if it's the suspension she's running or what's going on, but it cost her a spot, almost 2.
Yeah, are you talking about that jump, before that uphill near the end of the track?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I find in a 5 suspension, if you don't land just right or in a good spot, it does it. It shoots your car to the right. It's terrifying. That section coming up right here is luck of the draw, I find. Sometimes I hit it the same way every time, it feels like. Sometimes I bounce to the right, sometimes I don't.
So right there, Racer hit it. It did not go to the right. I think you need to be a little bit further left on that jump instead of the right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, and Cybergamer immediately coming out, blasting the 106. Jesus,
he's got his guns swinging.
Fucking Christ, man. Lordy. Go around, we got... Oh, go ahead.
Shout out. All good. I just wanted to give a huge shout out. We had, this season, 44 unique drivers. And compared to our past few seasons, that's a large improvement to what has been happening. We were kind of on the decline in terms of people showing up every week. And, you know, we had lobbies of 15 people sometimes. It's been awesome to see full lobbies again. I'd absolutely love to see it.
I would. I remember the days where we had to do 2 lobbies. That was the absolute funnest.
Yeah, I know. Back when we had like 75 drivers every week, it was.
Yep.
It was a lot
blast
to keep up with, but it was so much fun.
To say we are watching a good battle here between King Saturn, Slick, and Grandpa. Looks like King Saturn's out there having some fun.
Yeah, absolutely. He's here to just have a good time.
He's doing the old walleye wave, swinging that butt in back and forth like.
Good old Kingfish.
Oh yeah. We love Walleye King.
Yeah, as you said, good battle here for that last place position. I find that these are some of the most fun battles that you can have. Back of the pack.
Yeah.
No pressure, just having a good old time.
Oh, and Saturn gets into Slick. Oh, is he around?
That's all the way around.
That's going to be tally number 1. His Grandpa slows down.
Stuck up on the wall. Looks like Racer's starting to catch Inferno here. Inferno a little bit all over the track.
Oh, you are correct. And Racer running much, much faster in terms of lap time. Let's see if she can be consistent with it here.
One thing that I noticed that these silver drivers aren't really doing is on that last corner, you'll see most, if not all, the gold guys. We're going to try and keep our cars far to the right and go up on that little berm. Just gives you a better angle going at that final corner, and gives you a little bit of a speed boost too if you hit it just right. So that's definitely where some of these drivers are losing a bit of time.
Oh, look at Racer nosing in. Not going to be able to. Inferno takes the high route to gain speed.
Yeah, that's another little trick there. You don't get any airtime when you hit the berm on the right going through that section.
So Racer Chick, there you just said it. Racer Chick took the berm, and look at that speed boost that she got off of that berm.
And she ran a 106.8. Inferno did hit the inside wall a little bit, but he improved his lap time as it was. Racer just getting that good little boost.
Oh man, she went by him like he was standing still.
Looks like someone took out that conveyor belt, because I remember the name of those.
Yeah, that's right.
You remember that, Mr. Bum?
I do.
Making fun of the dumb Canadians in the booth.
Oh my God. They're talking. Wow. I miss Squeller.
Me too.
I really do.
He's doing good. He's doing good. I was supposed to see him today, but ended up going out with my little brother, played a little bit of golf. It was his birthday yesterday, so ended up heading out with him for a little bit.
If there's one guy who could be louder than me, it's definitely Squeller.
He can be louder than anyone. That guy is one of the loudest humans I've ever met in my life.
Hell, look at Racer Chick did it again, off the berm, and just doesn't really blow by him this time, but definitely gets that run.
Yeah, you get the run, you get the better angle, so you carry more speed going through that corner. It's definitely noticeable, especially in a situation like this where you have Inferno who's not taking it and Racer who is. It just shows you that little bit extra speed that you get out of it.
The lap times are showing it as well. Inferno with the 107.2. Racer Chick's running almost 4/10 of a second faster. And 4/10 in terms of speed, in about two laps or so, that bumper becomes distant.
Yeah, absolutely. Seems like the middle of the pack here is starting to spread out.
Didn't we ban that word a while ago? Well, we got somebody, Grandpa. Oh, these guys are just sending it up the berm at this point. Look.
They're just beating the crap out of their cars. Well, I hope they don't get in the way of the leaders.
Well, Cyber Gamer's coming around the first corner here.
Speaking of that gap that you were talking about, it's starting to grow on Inferno here. Racer taking that optimal line.
Well, she's being consistent. The split for whoever I was on was a 108.541. So Cyber Gamer is running very. I mean, he ran a 106. His last split was a 108. So he's running. He's just in cruise mode right now. He doesn't. I'm looking behind him.
He stays in cruise control. He might have a little surprise not too long here.
Well, let's go on Racer Chick and find her split.
I'll stay on Cyber and see what his is looking like as I cross the line.
Yeah, because it
Cyber
stays the
also
same.
not taking that berm. Yeah. Cyber also not taking that berm.
It looks like Racer's kind of hit and miss.
107.0 for Cyber as he comes across the line there.
107.5 for Racer Chick. About a half a second difference right there.
And these guys who are beating the crap out of each other, respectfully pulling over for all the racers.
Inferno improving to a 107.099. Flirting with the 106s.
And Outlaw does hit the 106s that last lap. 106.997. It's close, but it's there.
It is. It's there, yeah. Outlaw running that signature red. Go ahead. Sorry.
All good. I was just going to say, it's interesting the gear choices on this track. It seems like everyone's kind of running something different. You know, you got people like me who are running the 3 gear. I'm sure there's one or two people in the 4, because the 4 didn't feel all too bad. And then you got guys like W and the likes of them who are running the 5 gear. So it was really a pick your poison kind of track.
Something happened here. Inferno gets around Racer Chick. I think there might have been some contact there as well, and I missed it. I missed her.
Yeah, I did notice that as well. It seems like Racer just kind of had a bit of a rough section at the end, the last section of the track, and Inferno was able to capitalize on that.
Well, the need to send it has passed. She just needs to try and get that fast lap.
Which
106.5.
It's going to be tough to do, considering this 106.5.
Okay, I just saw that. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought it was still a 106.7.
No, I just saw that as well. That's crazy.
And look at Undead trying to take a spot from Racer Chick. And he does.
Yeah, going side by side through here is never fun. Racer is smart to back out of that. You see, she's taking that upper berm. She's going to get that jump out of here. So you just get a better inside line through the corner and carry more momentum.
She's been hit or miss. Couple of laps she'll hit it, and then one she'll miss it. So, just a consistency issue.
That happens for me also. It's every once in a while. It's hard to be. Oh,
what happened?
So, the conveyor belts here really are god awful. When they're on the ground, those pieces you can still collide with them and really slow up your car. They were too wide going through the corner, and she just collected some of the debris on the ground. It's one of the only pieces of debris in the game that can still affect your car after it's been broken.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, it is not great, but she continues on.
As we're going to see Grandpa and King Saturn just absolutely send it here.
I like how we just have like a random demo derby happening in the background of this race.
Right? What is our bronze champion up to back here in 6th place? 107.3, still running just as fast as he was in bronze.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, you get rid of Racer and Cyber, that's a silver time through and through. AY collects the wall. He gets a little bump from the inside tires there. It's one of those sketchy spots.
I'm not wondering if you leave AY, Racer, Inferno, and Undead in silver next year and let them all back, because they're all pretty close.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely pretty close.
The only difference this year is what, 3 wins at the beginning of the season by Racing Streak? If you eliminate Cyberhammer, that's the difference, I think. Oh, as Rangefinder collects the wall.
Yeah,
I love this.
That's what makes this track difficult, is that section right there.
I just like this guy's drive to get better. He is always pushing for a faster lap.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, especially for him, he had the man Temp join him in bronze as well. They're very good friends, and they're always pushing each other to get faster and faster. So when you have someone like that with you, it makes it a ton more fun.
They would adore you if you made PRA C class next year.
I'm sure they would. Yeah, I have no clue what's going to happen next season. I don't know if I'm going to be running it. I know I'm likely not going to be racing in it until I see the schedule and get excited and want to race it.
Heck, who knows? I might even come back for a season. I don't know.
Hey, you know, you're always welcome on the track here.
I'm just the old guy, man. I'm not nearly as fast as I used to be. These new guys that are coming through, oh my God. These names I have never seen before, and it's just like, what in the F is going on here?
Oh, it's wild. I mean, even guys that I've never seen, Inferno, Treeless Bass, you know, just to name a few. It's like, now granted, I don't run public lobbies very often, but still, normally I hear of the fast guys in this game, and they just kind of snuck in here under everybody's nose.
You know who I am faster, though, and I gotta thank God, is Milsey. Blow his doors off.
Milsey is washed up.
Oh my God, bro. Okay, look, there was no reaction out of you, and then you're like, Milsey is fucking washed up. Oh shit, man! I'll tell you. Oh my God. You know, everything we talk to, we freaking deserves it anyway. He deserves every bit of it.
That's just the love-hate relationship that me and Millsy have always had. He was my Temp to my Texas back in my silver days.
Oh yeah,
we're
I remember
running with each other, man. It was a lot of fun.
I remember when Millsy used to run brown and gold, and he was. I remember when he was. Oh Jesus, Outlaw. Okay, Outlaw just literally shoved Racing Chick out of the way.
Yeah, she pushed him right back. He did not gain any advantage for that. In fact, it was kind of bad for him because now Inferno's here to join the fun. But yeah, it's kind of funny going through the years. You know, I had so many different people that I had that connection with of like, this is the person that I race with the most in my series. This is the person that I want to grow and be fast with. You know, it started off with Mr. Grandpa, first friend I ever made in PRA. Shout out to you, brother. And then silver, obviously, it was Millsy. when I moved to gold. My first season in gold was a little wild. I didn't really have anybody. I mean, I raced with Squeller quite a bit, but
he wasn't at that level.
No, it wasn't until the season after when Colt got bumped up. Then me and Colt, we were 2 peas in a pod. Undead really pushing it in this uphill left-hander on Racer.
Yeah.
Twice in a row now.
Well, we were 3 wide through there.
And surprisingly, everyone lived.
No. Inferno and Undead putting on a good battle here. Racer just saying bump each other so I can pull away from this stuff.
Well,
we should have.
Go ahead.
I said we should have reached caution cutoff. If not, this would be the lap. Yes.
Yeah, as Cyber crossed the line, there should have been caution cutoff. It really depends on when Solpon called it. He could have called it on 17. I normally do 18, just because then you have exactly 3 laps left to race.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I think at this point it's pretty safe to say that Cyber is going to be your Season 20 Silver Series champion. I mean, he's gone. He's off the scene. And he ain't coming back.
Oh, Undead is trying everything he can to get around Racer Chicken, and it ain't working.
No, it's not. It's allowing Inferno to make some moves here. Expect Inferno to go, yep, right underneath, trying to go for that undercut. And Racer finally with some clean air. And there goes Graham Paul. Graham Paul, Saturn, and Slick have all managed to murder themselves.
Oh, yeah.
Inferno hits that inside wall. It's going to give Undead a little bit of a gap. So now this is a 6 driver race currently, and everyone super spread out at this point, other than Undead and Racer.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Inferno. He hit the wall, you said, and he had to back out of it.
Yeah, the final corner, he hit the inside guardrail a little bit and just scrubbed a lot of speed. And going onto a straight, that's not where, as he does it again. Going onto a straight, that's not where you want to be scrubbing any speed.
Right. Yeah, where's Cyber Gamer?
No,
There he is.
I wouldn't say Racer folded. Cyber was just the better racer today. You know, he got pushed out of the way at the start of Firerock and was able to grind his way back up. And, you know, Racer's done everything she could. She's got a 106.8. She's been driving really well, but Cyber just had her number.
He's had everybody's number on this. Geez, a 106.5?
Yeah, that's going to beat many of the gold driver performances.
Wow. Congratulations.
That's funny.
Spider. I know, I saw that was that horrible noise.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Spider said, my wife just got home, heard the stream, and said, what is that horrible noise?
Yeah.
Oh, his Undead is flipping! Oh,
and I missed it.
Race. Racer and Inferno.
I was on... Well, I'm going to stay here then, because I was on Cyber, but... Damn it.
Yeah, I definitely stay on Cyber. Racer and Inferno have kind of split up a little bit. They were side by side.
Cyber already finished.
Yeah, he's coming around the corner, getting ready to take the checkered flag for his championship. And there he goes. He takes it. Racer Chick.
Well, not yet.
Corner.
She'll get it. Inferno hit the wall, so he'll take third. He hit the other wall too.
He's pushing. Racer Chick coming home in second. Inferno in third. Texas and Undead side by side to the line. Undead gets it. Undead in fourth. Texas, our Bronze Series champion, in fifth. AY bringing home sixth.
Do you want to get the old Cyber in here?
Absolutely. I'll give him a little invite. That's not cyber. Do I not have cyber on my friends list? No, I don't. There we go. How is that a thing? I don't know.
What's up, Cyber?
Yep.
Congratulations on a big race win, and congratulations on being the Season 20 Silver Series champion, man.
Thank you.
Man, what a hard-fought battle this season between you and Racer Chick.
Yeah, that was great. That was amazing.
Were you worried at all at the last track getting pushed out, and then coming over here to this track and just absolutely owning everything?
Well, everyone said that I was going to win at Savolax, and
Well, yeah, you definitely came and proved that. That was that 106.5, man. That's fighting with gold times 100%.
Well, Cyber, we will see you in gold next year.
Oh, God.
Yeah, oh God. He says, oh God. Congratulations on your Silver Series championship. Wired, you got anything else?
Nothing.
No, like you said, congratulations on the championship. Right. They are hard to come by, and you wear that with pride. Absolutely. Good luck in gold tonight, and good luck in gold next season, brother.
Thank you.
All right, that was Cyber Gamer, our winner of Race 2, and the new Silver Series champion. I almost said bronze, Wired. I don't know. That was something else. I wanted Racer to win. Too bad she didn't, but she put up a hell of a battle, and just to be up there in that company is something else. So, Wired, if you ain't got nothing else, bud.
A great battle. Yeah, I got nothing else. Just make sure you tune in for that Gold Series Championship. I know we are very behind schedule, but we had to do this for Oscar and commemorate him as one of the most important people in this league. And I'm sure if you don't like it, then it sounds like a you problem.
Look, don't go anywhere, because next is gold, and you get to watch Wired try to win a championship. I told you I'd do it for you too, buddy.
I knew you would. Thank you, buddy.
All right. That's going to do it for us. For Wired, I am Bubskag, and we are out.